Judy Muller, an Emmy Award-winning TV correspondent and also a professor of journalism here at Annenberg, is here with me in the studio to talk more about how the media covers debates. Now, Fox Business News is going to be covering the debate tonight. CNBC covered the last presidential debate, and they got a lot of heat from viewers, especially Republicans, saying that their questioning was too hard. Now, what should we be expecting from Fox Business News? Are they going to be softer on their questions, or do you think they're going to ask more of those gotcha questions that some of the viewers may be wanting?
Oh, there's so much in there I want to respond to, Callie. First of all, I would never predict what Fox Business News is going to ask. I don't think that the Republicans should worry about being asked hard questions. As President Obama kind of laughed, he said, if they can't take questions from the media, how will they handle the Russians and the Chinese? So this idea that you get to dictate what kinds of questions you want asked is just never going to fly. I don't care if it's a conservative network. I don't care how much ahead of time diplomatic stuff you do with the moderators. The business of journalism is to ask questions. It's the essence of journalism. Why have journalists there moderating if you're not going to have them ask hard questions? Gotcha questions, that's a kind of a loaded term. It implies the kind of, when did you stop beating your wife kind of question. That's a gotcha question. But asking somebody legitimate policy questions or about their past or things they've said before, like Trump being asked about the ways he's characterized women, that's not a gotcha question. That's a valid question. These people are running for president of the United States, the most powerful job in the world. And if they can't handle a few questions from moderators in their own country, well, then they probably don't deserve the post.
So what role do you think the media should be playing? So most of these moderators are journalists on the network. So should they play more of a role as a journalist trying to really find out what these candidates are like? Or should they act more as a debate moderator, asking questions where we really figure out where the candidates lie on some of these policy issues?
Well, actually, both those things you described go for the same result. It's hard to moderate a debate with that many candidates on the stage, all wanting their time. And as we've seen, some of them are always arguing, I didn't get enough time, and that's what they say mostly. So the moderator is almost like a babysitter in a way. He's got to make sure everybody has fair time. But the whole point of a debate is to illuminate and enlighten the public. That's their first job. It's not to please the presidential candidates on stage. It's to make sure the public gets to hear what it needs to hear from these people so they can make a decision.
Yeah. Well, it'll be really interesting to see how Fox Business News and how the debate ends up coming out later. Well, thank you so much for coming in today to answer some of these questions we had. Now, the first debate starts at 4 and the primetime debate begins at 6. Victoria, back to you.